Hi, Raye. Do you remember we saw Raye recently and she kind of took my breath away? Get it? Let's check it out.
They say the 20s are the best years of your life, but I seem to be spending mine missing sunsets because I'm busy on my phone observing everyone else, how I compare and obsess.
Well, stop
Just
it.
me, my phone, and these walls. And I've been sober for some months, but I can feel the demons waiting on my downfall. Since I'm so ugly and irrelevant, I've been losing friends as if I'm trying to get rid of them. I googled why I'm so desperate for validation and sedatives, calling men who don't give a about me.
Wow.
When my mother called, I pretend I'm busy. I'm trying to end up anywhere except from where I've been. Curtain closed, bed bound, and fed of me. And this devil on my shoulder, man, I'm trying to shake him off. My ex is on my timeline, it's as if he's showing off. My self-esteem is Facetune and ring lights.
I told you this was going to be some whiplash. I told you. There's a lot going on here, and I don't think you're prepared. Me, I'm always prepared. You are on the most wanted list. Raye is amazing.
My ego is conquering new heights. I think I need some. Do you need some? Don't we all need some?
Wow.
I think I need some. I lied, I don't think I know I need some. I need some sweet sunshine. Feel alright.
Yeah, this is a lot of whiplash. Going from hot candy to this. Wow. This should help. Okay. Isn't she so friggin' pretty?
Like my liver, I wanna be alive. I don't wanna die. Fist full of pills, you're a nobody.
Hey!
Bang, bang, that's depression at the door again. You know he'll beat the door down till you let him in the room. Since you already acquainted, you skip the foreplay. Grips you at the neck cause you prepared to be screwed. You try to muster flair to tell somebody you're sinking, but anxiety is an index finger pressed to your lips. A whiskey bottle, it whispers, since you're already bitter. A cocktail fit for a quitter. Come here and give me a kiss. I see a sad little sinner in the mirror. The devil works hard, like my liver. I wanna be alive, I don't wanna die. A fist full of pills and rivers in my eyes. Do you go in the sky? Hear my cry, hear my cry. But it's too dark to see. Let there be light, let there be light. Yes, I edit my pictures to make my waist look slimmer, make my ass look bigger so that I'm someone you aspire to. Let me in your algorithm, please. I know I'll only be important if I'm someone you would like, follow, share, and subscribe to. If you're thirsty like me, mix some pity with some self-hate. Stir it up, then add 12 ounces of rosé. It's how I make the glass half empty and drink it down. Close words and the insecurities. Here lies a sorry little soul. She doesn't even know what to pray for. Still just a heartbroken bitch. I traded the back of the nightclub I did for the bathroom floor. I wish I could call my ex. He would know just what to say. He don't say nothing at all now. I didn't mind. The only thing I rely on him to do is stay declining my calls now. See a sad little sinner in the mirror. The devil works hard, like my liver. I wanna be alive, I don't wanna die. A fist full of pills and rivers in my eyes. Do you go in the sky? Hear my cry, hear my cry. It's too dark to see. Let there be light, let there be light. Little girls that have no self-esteem. A little boy without a father tries to find him in the streets. The girl I used to walk to school with took her life. Now rest in peace. Fake democracy, killing overseas, killing ourselves. Suicide, government lies, discrimination, hating ourselves. Why hope? Why keep going? Why try? Why? Genesis 1 verse 3. I'll dry my eyes. The only thing which darkness cannot coexist is the light. The light. Little sinner in the mirror. The devil works hard.
Did I hit a button? Did I hit something?
Let there be, oh, let there be, oh, let light, no, let there be light. For all the fathers and the teachers, for all the builders and the cleaners, oh, for all the farmers and the chefs and the train drivers, yes, the nurses and the doctors. God bless NHS. Let the pay rise, let the pay rise, oh, let there be light, light, light. For all those overworked and underpaid and dreams of so
Oh, I think I get it. Oh boy.
somewhere out of sight. Let there be light. Single mother all alone. The baby's crying, and she's crying tears to her sister on the phone. Bring her comfort, bring her peace, I pray, Lord,
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness. Do you see why I bat my eyelashes at her? Seriously. Seriously. I need to check something out here. Isn't she so friggin' incredible? Ha-cha-cha-cha. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna check this out. I need to see the lyrics. I'm not gonna read the lyrics word for word because you didn't know, but I've had a little bit of Fireball. I just want to see something. How do you spell Genesis? Genesis Raye. I can spell Raye all day. Okay. Buttons. Okay. Okay, so we get this intro. Oh, this is delightful. This crazy intro here through the phones. We get her narration and her monologue here in the beginning. And there's kind of three parts here. There's the beginning through the phone where she has a voiceover, she has a monologue, and then we get into the first part of the song. And then when the cut happens, the transition goes into the last part of the song, which is that complete whiplash into that completely different style. The monologue looks like this. They say the 20s are the best years of your life, but I seem to be spending mine missing sunsets because I'm busy on my phone observing everyone else, how I compare and obsess just me, my phone, and these walls. And I've been sober. I have not been sober for months. I've been sober for months, but I can feel the demons waiting on my downfall since I'm so ugly and irrelevant. I've been losing friends as if I'm trying to get rid of them. I Googled why I'm so desperate for validation and sedatives. Calling men who don't give a about me. Then when my mother called, I pretend I'm busy. I'm trying to end up anywhere except from where I've been. Curtains closed, bed bound, amphetamines. This devil on my shoulder. Man, I'm trying to shake him off. My ex is on my timeline. It's as if he's showing off. My self-esteem is Facetune and ring lights. My ego is conquering new heights. So that's the genesis of this song. It's the beginning. It's the origin story. It sets the tone. Now, when we get into the next part of the song, let me just read a couple lines. I think I need some light. Do you need some light? Don't we all need some light to feel all right? I see a sad little sinner in the mirror. The devil works hard like my liver. I don't want to be alive, but I don't want to die. A fistful of pills, you're a nobody. Take that chorus and bam, that begins this second section of the song, okay? When we move forward and we're talking about stir up and then add 12 ounces of rosé, let me in your algorithm, I know I'll only be important. Wow. But then when we go to the switch, where is it? Right? Where is it? Oh, it might not be here. No way. Wait, there it is. For all the fathers and teachers working hard in the night, for all the builders and the cleaners, I pray you let there be light. For all the farmers and the chefs and the train drivers, yes, the nurses and doctors, God bless the NHS. Let the pay rise, let the pay rise, let there be light. For all those overworked and underpaid and dreams are somewhat out of sight, let there be light. Single mothers all alone, the baby is crying and she's crying tears too to her sister on the phone. Bring her comfort, bring her peace, I pray, Lord, please. Do. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Lord, let there be. Don't we all need a little light? See, I want that light in my house. I want that light in my car. I want that light in my dreams. Yeah, duty. Oh, babe, light up the dark. Light up the dark, Lord, and let there be light, Lord. Wow. That is quite the shift. So what I was gathering from the visuals that I kind of wanted to see how the lyrics fit together was this whole first part with the phone. We set the tone, totally made a rhyme. I do it every time because I'm that talented. Oh, so gorgeous. All these lovely ladies. When we get into this energy of the movie theater and like all of the things that are not being said, but are kind of being said too, with the ladies on the stage of various sizes, which is so perfect. And the fact that they are tugging her and pulling her and making her this completely unreasonable shape and size. And then we get into like the commercial aspect of it with like a corporate lens. The audience is kind of dead inside and kind of numb. And then the audience also becomes like a robot in a way. But then it becomes this switch, especially when we go through this rage point. And I say rage point because I'm specifically talking about the metaphor or the parallel, even though I'm sure it's not intended, but 28 Days Later. 28 Days Later is a movie that basically explains this people becoming zombies because of a rage virus. They made this chimp stare at 24-hour news coverage until it became enraged, and then it got loose, spoiler alert, started biting people, and then people were enraged and they became enraged zombies. So we see this shot. We see this shot of like a child looking up at the screen and all of the stuff happening on the screen in their eyes, and it becomes reflective.
Little girls that have no self-esteem. A little boy without a father tries to find him in the streets. The girl I used to walk to school with took her life, now rest in peace. Fake democracy, killing overseas, killing ourselves. Suicide.
Right here, we go through all the stuff that happens on TV, all the bad in the world that's then brought again by, a 24-hour news cycle.
Government lies, discrimination, hating ourselves. Why?
And all of the bad bits of humanity.
Why keep going? Why try? Why? Genesis 1 verse 3. I'll dry my eyes. The only thing which darkness cannot coexist is the light.
And she says in this voiceover something about the darkness cannot coexist with the light or something like that. Like the light is what will destroy the darkness, I think is what she's kind of getting at, and I'm paraphrasing, but that would make sense if this is what she's throwing as like this machine of darkness that perpetuates itself, and how everyone has this seemingly dark origin story. But then when we go to this point here, it is the contrast between darkness and light of a very like natural nature of real, authentic people, small town community.
I want that light, though.
And also the era of the music is kind of perfect, because this, some of y'all that were alive back then, feels very like 40s to me, maybe a little 50s. And things at times, I mean, every generation has their goods and bads and ups and downs, but life mostly seemed more wholesome back then than it is now. It was a little bit more pure, you know what I mean? 50s vibes, right?
See, I want that light in my house. I want that light in my car. I want that light in my pet.
Now we get this natural feel with the older camera we have here. Like if you notice, the edges of the screen are kind of rounded. So we have an older feel, lower resolution. It's not high def. It's not 4K. And then even down to the next part that it'll go down into like a 4.4, like an old hand camera.
See,
Or not 4.3, 4.3.
I want that light in my house. I want that light in my car.
Right there. See how the screen drops down? That's like the old tube TVs. And it has that resolution.
I want that light in my pain. I want that light when it's dark. Dark, dark, dark. Don't let there be.
Oh, that's a good point. You saying New Orleans? New Orleans jazz feel? I could see that.
I want that light.
So where is Selhurst? Does anybody know? Is this New Orleans legit?
When it's dark, 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 dark. Don't let there be. Oh, let there be. Oh, that light. No, no, no.
It's UK. Kent, thank you.
No, no, let there be light. For all the fathers and the teachers. For all the builders and the cleaners.
See, and she's singing specifically now to the working class. It's really brilliant.
Oh, for all the farmers and the chefs and the train drivers, yes, the nurses and the doctors. God bless NHS.
Like these are, how do people say it? There's like a term for this. Salt of the earth, I feel, maybe that's it. I don't know. I feel like for some reason that's popping in my head. That like this class of people are the ones that kind of make the world turn. You know what I mean? And if I'm misrepresenting that, forgive me. But, you know, I've had Fireball, so.
Let the pay rise, let the pay rise. Oh, let there be light, light, light. For all those overworked and underpaid and dreams are somewhere out of sight. Let there be light. Single mother.
Oh, but the instruments in the band are even specific to New Orleans style jazz. Now, that right there, DJ Artemis, that's our music production student. So we have to believe them. If they're wrong, their name is right up here and you can send them a strongly worded email. Yeah, good point, Thelma. Very much pre-social media. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. That's really good. So yeah, this does feel very pre-social media. And that kind of fits perfectly because the very beginning talks about the phone and how my entire 20s are wrapped up in this damn phone and how I compare myself to everybody else. Haven't been sober in months and it's just kind of going down the tubes. And then here we are when nobody has a phone in their friggin' face and it's all about right here, right now, and the community that is literally around us instead of this nonsensical global community where we are kind of obsessed with the bad things that are happening all around the world as if they are happening on our doorstep. And I think what she's trying to portray in the very early part of this is that becomes the darkness that needs to be kind of fought with the light.